This is a short video presentation continuing our discussion on inequalities. Today we're going to look at compound inequalities. Compound inequalities are two separate inequalities joined together by the word and or by the word or. These are very similar but very different at the same time. When we're looking at the word and, both conditions must be satisfied. I have two inequalities here. X is less than or equal to 10. X is greater than or equal to 5. With and, I need the numbers that satisfy this. They must be less than 10, and they must be larger than 5. So although 0 is less than 10, it's not bigger than 5. And although 100 is bigger than 5, it's not less than 10. We need to be in between these two numbers. Both conditions must be satisfied. And my graph will look exactly like this. There are two ways to write the compound inequalities with and. One, the way I wrote it before, x is less than 5 and, using the word and, greater than negative 2. This can be written as x larger than negative 2 and smaller than 5 in one step. The way we do this, always, 100% of the time, is the small number less than or equal to x less than the big number. This is the preferred way to write compound inequalities with and. However, you can just use the word and if you prefer. Or, with or, either condition must be satisfied. Here, x is less than 5 or greater than or equal to 10. It's any number. The solution is any number that's either greater than 10 or less than 5. 100 is greater than 10. It's part of the solution. 0 is less than 5. It's part of the solution. Although 7 is neither greater than 10 or less than 5, it's not part of the solution. I didn't word that well. 7 is neither greater than 10 or less than 5, so it's not part of our solution. And even though 2 is not greater than 10, right here is 2, it's not greater than 10, it's part of the solution since it's less than 5. Either condition must be satisfied. All right, let's look at a quick example. All right, here I have negative 12 less than 2x plus 4 less than or equal to 10. This is a compound inequality, and it's an and. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write this inequality, negative 12 less than 2x plus 4. And then I'm going to write this equality, 2x plus 4 less than or equal to 10. And I'm going to solve both. Minus 4, 2x is less than or equal to 6. Come back over here, minus 4, negative 16 is less than 2x. I didn't finish this. Divide by 2, x is bigger than negative 8. And over here, divide by 2, x less than or equal to 3. So now, I'm going to write my final answer. All right, so x, my smaller number is negative 8, greater than negative 8, and less than or equal to 3. Or I could have written, and I ran out of space here and I started at the bottom, I could have written x is bigger than -8 and x is less than or equal to 3. I prefer writing it like this. Now we have to do our graph. So, arrows at the end, 0, -8, and 3. X can be equal to 3, it's not equal to -8. So at -8, I have an open circle. At 3, I have a closed circle. And I'm going to use a different color just to make sure it stands out. Not a pretty graph, I'll be the first to admit that, but it works. Okay? That's really all there is to it. The one thing that you must remember is you cannot join or in one inequality. Or must always be written, or must be written with the word or. Whereas and can be written without the word. Okay? So, I hope this helps you. It's really not a whole lot different than what we were doing in the previous video. All right. We'll talk to you later and have a great day.